So I'm actually filming this part the morning after. Last night after I processed for 35 minutes and I rinsed everything out, it was really late and my lighting situation wasn't quite good. So I woke up and I just rinsed my hair. So yeah, let's just get started with the blow dry and I'm gonna show you how I style my hair. So it looks like my base came out really nice, just like always, because I've been sticking with the same formula. Before I start blow drying, I'm gonna prep my hair using Olaplex number 6, cocktailing it together with Olaplex number 7. The reason why I have this upside down is because it's really thick in consistency and it's hard to, I find it kind of hard to squeeze it out even though it's full of product. So all you need is just really tiny amount, and I'm simply opening the cap and notice how I'm not shaking it or, I just tap the bottom, 1, 2 with my fingertips, and same amount of oil comes out every time. So now I'm gonna cocktail them, mix them together, and start with mid to ends. I'm using my fingers as comb or brush, just evenly, lightly applying the product all over my hair. And notice how how little of a product I use. And now I'm just getting all of it at the ends of my hair because that's where it's most porous and most damaged. And on top of that, I do like this Amika Brooklyn Bombshell. It smells good. Just a little bit. It's a blowout spray. And they also have detangler, and it's really oily, but I love how it smells, which I don't think I'm gonna be using. And I also use this one. It's a 10 Miracle Living product. So just like 3 pumps, and again, evenly distribute on your hands and kind of comb through all the way. So this is what you should be doing after you towel dry your hair. And now I'm gonna brush my hair. And by the way, you guys should be getting this brush right here. They used to sell this. Okay, here's the logo. You can now get it from Amazon. Before they didn't have it, so my salon they carry them, so that's how I got a hold of it. But it's made in Japan, and I swear by this brush. This one, you could use it dry or wet, and it does not break your hair. It's actually a scalp brush, so just like the name, it helps with your scalp getting massage and getting all the tangles out and brushing your hair so good. I use this on my clients after, I think this is the only brush I use. I used to use, do I have it here? Sheila, this brush. I'm sure many of you are familiar but because of the bristles being metal, this can damage your hair and break, especially right after the color service, like balayage or highlights, when hair is really fragile and you need to be gentle. The hair is not gonna work. But if you're working on a extensions, or your client has really healthy, thick, coarse hair, yeah, that brush works really well. And I also have this, I need to clean this brush, this Mason brush. This one I just use it when I don't have time to style my hair and I just didn't even blow dry it. Then on the way to work, I just brush the ends. And if you check out their website, they say like more times you brush, it's gonna make your hair smooth and sleek, like 100 times, 200 times. I haven't tried it for that many times, but yeah, I think I like the brush as well. But my favorite has to be this, sorry about my hair, scalp brush by S.Heart.S. It's a Japanese company, and I have nothing to do with them. I hope they sponsor me, but yeah. So all of my products I'm using, I have no relationships with them. I'm not anyone famous. I'm just starting this YouTube to share what I know, and this is my field. This is what I do. This is my occupation. So I could share with you what I know and what I like. So that's just a little bit of that. And I'm gonna use my Dyson blow dryer, getting a little dust out of here. And I got this one as graduation gift. I do like it. I dropped it a few times, but it's very heavy duty. It's working fine. At the salon, however, I use a different blow dryer. So at the salon, I use this Sedu blow dryer. I believe this is made in France. This one is really good for someone who has tiny, small hands. It's lightweight, compact. Oh, it dries super fast. I think, in my opinion, this one is better than better than the, oh my god, I'm having a moment. But I'll get back to it. I think this is better than that dryer. Now that we're done prepping, I'm gonna start blow drying. And yes, I don't do this on my clients, but I do it myself. So I flip over. Because I need more volume, my hair is so heavy, so it gets really flat on top. So that's why I like to over direct, and so I could get the most volume. So it doesn't really matter where you part your hair, just get your roots dry, concentrate, and to maybe 90%. And when I come to the crown, like the top part of my hair, I even do like this. I even bring the back hair forward. And I know I want my front hair to come forward, but I blow dry this way, that way, that way, that way. And right part of the hair, I'm gonna over direct to left, so I get the volume here. Left one, over directing to the right, so I get more volume here. And so now I'm just working into the mid part, just to get some moisture out. My hair feels pretty dry, enough to use brushes now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just grab this top part of my hair, about this much in thickness, all the way, and make a little like a bun, and then clip it away. Make sure ends are not in your way, like that. And then maybe from here to here, that's where I'm gonna work. So the rest of it, I'm gonna clip it this side away. Okay, so now I'm gonna work with this section. And you could brush if you need to. And at the end, we could use more styling products. So I'm just a good way to clean your brush if it has hair is using the dry towel and kind of brush it upwards. So that way you could just grab and toss. I feel like if you use the brush cleaner with metal bristles, metal tooth, that ruins your bristles on your round brush. And this is from Ibiza, and they're known for their round brushes. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar. And I'm gonna be using sedu blow dryer, so you could kind of maybe see the difference. Okay, so now I'm gonna start using my round brush to blow dry my hair. And I like to just blow dry hair sleek and smooth, and then going into styling tools to create waves and different look. When you have sleek and clean foundation to work with, then your styling and overall outcome just looks so much more cleaner and fine, more sophisticated look. I'm placing my round brush right where the subsection starts and placing my hair on top of the brush. And notice I didn't wrap it, and it's just like laying on top of it. And using the blow dryer now, a little bit, and I'm gonna place it under here and kind of go upward so I could have that volume. So I'm done with this section, and let's work on this part left and clip it away just like that. And make sure that your damp hair doesn't get onto your dry side, because it's just gonna mess up the blow dry that you just did. So same, placing it under and just working that area. You need to rebrush, go in and rebrush. Notice how I'm correcting the nozzle right on top but facing down, so I don't have any flyaways. Just like that, I'm done. So, and having a clean section really matters, so let's just part that away. So I'm done with that part. So if you get tangles on your client's hair, especially at the ends, don't worry about it, don't panic, just move on to the next section, because you could brush this one out. So now I'm gonna, okay, let's start from the back. Let me make a horizontal subsection, brush this one out. Brushing it out before you start blow drying is another tip to avoid any tangles. You may not be able to feel how much tension I have on my hair, but it is pretty tight. Although my hair is just laying on top of the round brush, because of the bristles, it's holding onto it pretty tight. So I have tight tension. And we have this final front section. Maybe you should clip this part away, and make sure when you're using clips after you're done blow drying that you're using soft plastic clips rather than metal. So with the front part, I'm gonna place the brush right where that line subsection starts, and then wrap it like that. So I'm done with the front part, and see how much volume it gave me. Now I just have the back section to work. Horizontal subsection, and clip this part upward. So now I'm just working this part on the bottom. Important part because it gets really flat here. So I'm like really over directing. And as you can see, just shooting air from there and here. We are done. So at the end, this is when I'll be using my mason brush. I think next time I'm gonna have a model so I could show you better. And yeah. And once we are done, I'm gonna use finished product. Again, Olaplex number 7. I'm gonna just use a little bit on dry hair. Just like that. See how it just comes out. And same thing, I have it evenly all over my hands, palms to fingertips, and I'm using 2 hands, including 10 fingers as kind of like hairbrush. So I still have some left on my palms, the product. And when I'm done with everywhere, I'll use whatever that's left on the palm and use it at the tips of my hair, just like that. So I'm done. So how do you guys like my base color? Do you think it came out nice? My grays are gone, right? And I look so much more cleaner and better with my base done. Yeah, I really do like this formula on my hair. I found it not brassy. If you wanna know my formula and what line of color I've used, please check the description box below. I'll list everything. I could tell you more confidently about anything that's related to hair and working in the industry because that is what I do. I'm a hairstylist. So I do plan to create more contents focusing on sharing tips and what I know. Tips on getting hired, to finding the right place, what to look for, and what's expected of you, and how you could serve your assistant, plus training time more smooth and easier. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for taking your time to stop by and watching my video. And I hope you're safe and well. And until next time.